Now, here at the clinic, we talk a lot about detoxification. We put people on drainage remedies. We talk about lymphatic drainage, but we also know that exercise can be helpful, correct? Can you go into
Yes.
that and which exercise may be helpful for detox and lymphatic
Yeah.
drainage?
So there are so many systems in the body that rely on exercise. So the lymphatic system plays a huge role in that. Your body's going to rely on your lymphatics to detoxify and remove waste, bacteria. It can help even, any abnormal cells that can lead to cancer. So we want it to constantly move and drain. Our lymphatic system, whereas your cardiovascular system has your heart that pumps your blood and all different fluids through your body, but your lymphatic system doesn't have an organ like that to pump fluid. So it's up to us to stimulate it by moving our muscles and getting our heart rate up. So the contraction of your muscles when you exercise kind of becomes the pump that is going to get the fluid around your body and help your lymph move more effectively and drain. This is then going to help fight off infections. So I would say anything that has like a lot of up and down movement. So dancing is great. I know some patients have like a little, one of those trampolines in the morning they like to bounce up and down on. Any type of rebounding movement is particularly helpful because the vertical motion of going up and down opens and closes the one-way valve that makes up the lymphatic system. So any type of movement's great, really. Running is great too.
And I love the trampoline one, or as they say across the pond, the rebounder. Yeah. I learned that from UK friends where I'm like, what are you talking about, rebounder? Like, are you playing basketball? Like, no, the jumping up and down thing. I was like, oh, you mean a trampoline?
Right.
But that's that's an interesting one because it doesn't take much. It's easy on your joints. So if you have joint pain, Lyme patients sometimes have a lot of pain, right? Localized in knees and joints, you could do that. Yeah. And that's even better, I heard, than the vibration plates that are supposedly, because you get get G-force that's actually necessary for lymphatic drainage to really accelerate. Is that correct?
Right. Yeah, that's correct. Actually, I think it was a Lyme patient that did tell me about the trampoline, which I thought was very interesting. And they did it in the morning to kind of get things flowing and open things up for the day. So I think that's a great way to kind of get some movement in, even if you're feeling so poorly. Like some people really just can't even go outside for a walk. But any type of movement like that, something so simple, is going to be super beneficial and help detox your body a little bit more and remove all of that backup and waste that we accumulate.
Yeah, one additional tip I learned from my father, Dr. Schultz, who I am not. Everyone thinks I'm Doc. I'm like, no, I'm just regular Casper Schultz.
He's Dr. Schultz.
But he always said, just do a hot, cold shower as well. Like do the, and then do that. That stimulates also this kind of polarity of everything, just like the up and down on a trampoline. So if you did a few minutes trampoline, hot, cold shower, it doesn't have to be too hot, too cold. It could just be mild. That even gets you going and also gets the nervous system going.